Hello everyone, this is me Diwash. I'm here to talk about a really sensitive topic. It's called, is the death penalty justified? Is it legal for people to die based on a court decision? Is it fair for innocent people to be hung, to have lethal injection, or to even be sent to a gas chamber or even executed by a firing squad to receive the death penalty when it has been proven, in fact, that for a lot of these cases, a lot more of these people are innocent than they are guilty, right? I'm going to talk about this topic for a bit, and I want your attention, guys. So please, let me move forward, right? When you think about it, almost 185 people have been exonerated and released from death row since 1973. When you think about it, 1,552 people have been executed by the state, guys. That is a lot of people that's being killed by the state for no reason except for the fact that the court thought they had committed crime when there was no concrete proof that they did that. 1 out of every 9 person on death row has been exonerated. When you think about that, almost 13-14% of people have been let go from death row. What about the other 85-90% of the people there? They might have been innocent, they might have been guilty, we never know. But it's better for us to assume they were innocent and not kill them, guys. It hurts me right here to think that people are dying because they had a bad lawyer, right? They could have had a bad situation, they could have been unlucky. Well, their luck could have just, been in a bad state or whatever it is. But sometimes innocent people get convicted of a crime for which they are not guilty. And death penalty just erases the hope from society that people have the right to live. We are not gods to decide someone's fate. Let's move on to the next slide. There's various methods of killing, like I mentioned. Lethal injection, where the person is given various doses of injection to kill them. There's a firing squad, where the person faces a bunch of people who shoot him. There's hanging by, being hanged. So the person has a noose tied to the neck, they're hung, and then, someone just pulls the lever, the floor falls out, he just hangs and breaks his neck and dies. Some other methods are electrocution, where the person sits on a chair, receives a helmet that passes current through his body, he's electrocuted, and he dies. There's another one that's less practiced, and it's called lethal gas, where the person is subjected to a gas chamber with lethal doses of very high doses of lethal chemicals, where he suffocates and dies. These are the methods of killing used in various cases, guys. And no matter what, none of these things are actually good. We are humans and we don't have the right to kill people. So let's go on to the first case that I mentioned here. It's for the person called Carlos de Luna. Carlos de Luna was convicted in 1983 and he was executed in 1989. According to the various investigations from Chicago Tribunal, it was determined that he had mentioned and he had maintained that he was innocent until he was killed. The case against him, he killed a store clerk named Wanda Lopez, but the evidence that was uncovered was not enough, and it was basically pointing towards another man called Carlos Hernandez. He was the one who had committed similar crimes and even, confessed to the murder, but someone else was executed. That is wrong. The second case of Larry Griffin, where he was convicted in 1981 and executed in 1995. What happened? He had always maintained he was innocent, guys. There was insufficient evidence, but there was the case that, if it's better than or let's talk about that. If it's beyond reasonable doubt, the person is guilty. That concept is wrong, and there's a lot of people on death row who we do not know personally, but I still feel bad for them, guys. We cannot kill people based on the court's judgment, right? For him, he was told that he was involved in a gang-related shooting drive-by, but one of the person who was injured in the drive-by shooting mentioned that Mr. Larry Griffin was not a part of that shooting, right? So what is the conclusion of this presentation? People might be innocent. People are innocent. It is not our right to take someone's life. It has been proven that a lot of people on death row are actually innocent, right? It's better to let 10 guilty people run away than to punish one innocent person. And when you punish through death row, you can never give them their life back. I would like to appeal to all of you to vote against criminal penalty in the form of death. Death penalty, death row, execution should be banned because we as humans, me as Christian, a newly formed Christian, I do not believe we have the right to take someone else's life. Thank you guys, and I hope you dwell on this topic and think about it tonight. Thanks.